Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the THW NHL News and Rumors Rundown. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with the HockeyWriters.com. It is Saturday, September 11th today. We got lots to talk about as far as the NHL news goes. We're not that far away from training camp. We're not that far away from the regular season. Still some last-minute business being conducted by some NHL teams, some contracts that need done, things like that. We're going to cover that today. Just a quick reminder, though, if you want to follow us, you can do so at thehockeywriters.com. You can go to Twitter at thehockeywriter or facebook.com/thehockeywriters. Okay, let's get right into it. Elliot Friedman dropped a bunch of nuggets here this week, and he talked about Ilya Mikheyev from the Toronto Maple Leafs had asked for a trade at the end of last season. Now, the Toronto Maple Leafs did not want to accommodate that. They will not accommodate that. Mikheyev will be back with the roster this season, but it's going to be very interesting to see where he fits because I think you have to assume that if he asked for a trade at the end of the season, it's because he didn't think he was getting opportunities and that maybe he wasn't going to be part of the roster. But with Zach Hyman out and Joe Thornton out, Mikheyev's got a decent shot at left wing here to play for the Maple Leafs. So one has to wonder if maybe he only asked at the end of the season before those folks have left, and now maybe his mind frame has changed a little bit. But Mikheyev will be with the Maple Leafs, but he did ask for a trade, says Elliot Friedman. Some news on Kirill Kaprizov from the Minnesota Wild. Michael Russo of The Athletic reports that things are getting a little frustrating, a little tense here in Minnesota as far as his contract goes. Now, the assumption here, speculation, is he's headed back to Minnesota. He's probably going to sign a 5-year extension. But the fact that this is taking so long and being kind of held out for a few $100,000 or maybe $1 million over the course of 5 years, starting to kind of get annoying to a lot of the people in Minnesota, including maybe his own teammates, including management, including fans who know Kaprizov is a star, but are starting to kind of get a little antsy with the fact that he's taking so long. Russo says that maybe it's time that Kaprizov just goes to his agent and says, look, get this done. I want to be part of training camp. I want to not be a distraction to my teammates. We all assume this deal is going to get finished, but it's just about the money at this point and what the deal looks like. Probably 5 years, $9 million a season. And if he's fighting for more than that, 9.125 or 9.2, you got to wonder why he's holding out for so long. But Kaprizov probably will get done, but it's starting to get a little frustrating for a lot of people in Minnesota. Tyler Bozak, he's still looking for a home. There's some talk that maybe the Pittsburgh Penguins could have looked at him, maybe the Montreal Canadiens, but he's probably going to sign with Pittsburgh. They're going to have a little bit more cap space to do something. Bozak's not going to be a huge ticket, even though he's coming off a friendly deal. But with Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin, Crosby undergoing surgery, missing training camp, Malkin maybe missing the start of the year, Bozak could be a helpful addition to the Penguins. And Brian Burke's got a little bit of history there with Tyler Bozak. Finally, Brady Tkachuk in Ottawa. It looks like they're going to be offering an 8-year deal if they haven't done it already. Probably around $8 million. Sounds like that's going to get done. There was talk of bridge deal, and if things do go sideways and this long-term extension doesn't pan out, yes, they will do a bridge deal with Brady Tkachuk in Ottawa, but it looks like he's thinking long-term. He seems to be comfortable with that now. Talk was Ottawa needed to be competitive, needed to offer the right money. But some of the past deals that have happened here in the last little bit have sort of made this pretty obvious, pretty easy. And the Ottawa Senators are keen on doing a long-term deal here. Brady Tkachuk loves Ottawa. It's not like he wants to go anywhere, but he doesn't necessarily want to invest long-term with a team that he doesn't think is going to be any good or doesn't know if they're going to be any good. So that's kind of the holdup here. The money and the competitiveness of the Ottawa Senators has been the real delay here with the Tkachuk deal, but things getting done. This shouldn't be a problem for Ottawa. They're going to get it done. And Pierre Dorian just got signed an extension with Ottawa. He's comfortable. He's confident they're going to get this done before training camp. And that's kind of the goal here. Get it done before training camp so there's no distraction and get it all done. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us here at the Hockey Writers on Saturday. Don't forget, go to thehockeywriters.com. Check out the YouTube channel with all sorts of content for the Hockey Writers. Facebook, like the page, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep you up to date. Not that far again. Got the season coming up right away. Preseason happening pretty soon. And everything else is going to be at thehockeywriters.com. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you next week.